First, in HD, this is 13 Eyewitness News this morning.
A live look to downtown this morning. The rodeo run happening right now. The big rodeo parade begins in just half an hour, all part of the kickoff to the Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo. And of course, you can see it here live on ABC 13. And of course, we are streaming live on our app and also abc13.com.
Check us out everywhere.
Everywhere. Good morning to you. I'm Elisa Rivas.
And I'm Samika Knight. We'll get to our top stories in just a moment. But first, meteorologist David Tillman is checking on the forecast, and he's looking at the forecast across the country. But David, we have so much going on here in Houston today. Rodeo Run, Rodeo Parade, Mardi Gras Parade. Who would want to leave Houston today, right?
Yeah, strange weather, though, because a lot of people will be out there enjoying those festivities with cowboy hats on and shorts on down low. That's how warm and muggy it's going to be for today. Let's check out what's happening around the rest of the country. If you're flying today, you're running into some fog there in San Francisco. Same thing for Dallas. There are delays because of dense fog in those two areas. Later today, well, we'll see a high of 78 here in Houston. Cloudy skies, warm along the Gulf Coast. Very, very cold up north. Snow showers in Rapid City. Look at Seattle. Rain and wind today. Same thing for Los Angeles. Rain and wind with a high of 59 degrees. That's where the big winter storm is going to hit coming up for tomorrow. Freezing rain could even move into Dallas late in the day. They'll start out with some thunderstorms, and it'll be cold in St. Louis with snow, a high of 73. Temperatures make it back to the 70s along the Gulf Coast.
And now to our rodeo round at the 10K run kickoff earlier this hour. We have that live on the air. We will also have the parade, which begins at 10 o'clock.
Medal of Honor winner Staff Sergeant Ty Carter is the Grand Marshal of this year's event. Our own Rebecca Spira is in downtown Houston with a live interview with the Grand Marshal himself. Rebecca?
Elisa, Samika, we are honored to have our next guest here with us today. He is the Grand Marshal of the parade, serving more than 15 years in the military. U.S. Army Staff Sergeant Ty Carter exemplifies what it means to be a true American hero. Unarmed and facing open enemy fire, he rescued and carried his fellow soldier to safety in one of the most intense battles of the Afghanistan war. At a White House ceremony in August, President Obama presented Sergeant Carter with our nation's highest award for courage, the Medal of Honor, saying he represented the essence of true heroism. And I want to introduce to you Staff Sergeant Carter. Now, it has to be such an honor and a surprise to be a part of this as our Grand Marshal today.
It is. I heard about it, and I didn't know what the thing was about the whole Houston Livestock Show, and then I started researching it more, getting more information, found out it's the largest rodeo in the U.S., and I told my wife Shannon about it, and she said, we got to get there, and I was like, honey, they're going to make me the Grand Marshal. So she's like, all right, and it's like, yeah, let's go have some fun.
Hey, you deserve to have some fun, for sure. Now, you're definitely not from Houston. Talk about where you're from and what it's like to see this today.
Well, I'm actually stationed at Joint Base Lewis McChord, which is just below Seattle in the state of Washington. And we always love to visit Texas. We love the weather. The people here are very patriotic. They love the military, so anytime we get an opportunity, we really like to be here.
How are you and your wife enjoying today so far?
It's been great. Everybody's been really friendly. We're about to hop on the horses for the parade. Shannon and I love to ride. Shannon's actually a part-time horse trainer, so any chance she can get to get on a horse, she loves it.
Oh my gosh, that's awesome. So the two of you are both going to be in the parade today?
Yes, in fact, I believe they're going to put little Sierra, my 15-month-old daughter, and Shannon's mother in a carriage right behind us. So most of the family is going to be in the parade today.
Okay, have you practiced your wave? Because that's very important for this rodeo parade.
That would be okay, but I can't lift my arm in this uniform any higher than this, so I could just do like this or like that, then it's okay.
So you can do a little nod. Are you going to stay in Houston for a bit and enjoy yourself?
Yeah, we're here until the 5th for the Military Appreciation Day, so I'll get to do some festivities for that. We're going to spend the rest of the few days enjoying the barbecue, enjoying the rodeo, and just having a good time.
Well, it is an honor to have you here. We really enjoyed having you here today. I know this is going to be your first time as a Grand Marshal of a parade. It is a huge honor, and we are just ecstatic to see you. And I will be waving to you a little bit later in the parade. So we will all see you then. Again, thank you so much for your service.
You're welcome.
Okay, back to you.
Wonderful. And we are the only place to watch the Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo Parade. It kicks off in just a half hour. And if you can't watch it here, We're streaming it on abc13.com or on your smartphone with the Watch ABC app. Looking ahead to what's happening at the Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo, today is the last day for the World Championship Barbecue Cook-Off. It's happening at Reliant Park until 11 o'clock tonight. So here are a few dates to remember. The first performance opens on Tuesday with Brad Paisley. Armed Forces Appreciation Day is Wednesday, March 5th, with the Eli Young Band performing as well. Usher is performing on Black Heritage Day, March the 7th, and Go Tejano Day is March 16th, which includes a mariachi contest.
Well, a 12-year-old boy is still in the hospital this morning after authorities say he was badly beaten by a couple. An ambulance arrived at the Wellington Park Apartments in Northwest Harris County late Thursday night to take the boy to the hospital. Zika Jackson and James Johnson are both charged with injury to a child. Police say they beat the woman's 12-year-old son with a cord, a wooden board, and a dog leash. Bond has been set at $10,000 for each suspect.
Today begins the 2014 Great Texas Warrant Roundup. So if you have any unresolved cases, you may want to get them settled and fast. During the roundup, law enforcement officers from more than 300 jurisdictions in Texas will be aggressively targeting those on the list for warrants. So if you'd like to settle your warrant, call the City of Houston helpline at 311 or this phone number 713-837-0311 if you are outside of city limits.
New this morning, the new Son of God movie is receiving good reviews from Houstonians following the midnight release. The film, which tells the story of Jesus from his birth through his death and resurrection, it debuted yesterday. It is projected to take the #1 spot this weekend at the box office. Some people took advantage of Lakewood Church's movie ticket giveaway.
It was a great story. It was a little graphic, but it was a true story, and it was told very well.
The movie is cut from the TV miniseries The Bible. Son of God is rated PG-13.
Heavy rains are putting a damper on last-minute preparations for the Oscars in Hollywood. Crews are trying to keep the red carpet dry, covering it with plastic. Organizers, though, are saying they have to just hope for sunny skies tomorrow. Check out the rain that's been falling. They're hoping for dry skies once the big event begins. You can watch the Academy Awards here on ABC 13. Our live coverage begins tomorrow night at 6. You can also get exclusive behind-the-scenes coverage with the Oscars Backstage Pass. It's part of the Watch ABC app, available for Apple and Android devices. All right, switching topics a little bit. If you love peanut butter, which all of us on the set here today do happen to love peanut butter, today is our day.
Right. I was trying to tell David Tillman to bring the peanut butter crackers back.
Oh, he gave you a box earlier.
He gave me a box, but then he took it back. So, all right, well, that's right. March 1st is Peanut Butter Lovers Day, and I did tell on you, David Tillman. If you don't already know, the ooey gooey stuff is a great source of protein and healthy fats. Peanut butter can also help reduce the risk of coronary heart disease, so dig in, unless, of course, David Tillman takes away the peanut butter crackers.
Oh, no. Here's a cowboy that you really want to feast your eyes on. It's a cowboy made entirely of dark chocolate and chocolate dough. It's on display at the Hilton Americas Hotel in downtown Houston in the spirit of the rodeo this month. You can see it beginning at 2 o'clock Monday afternoon. There he is putting the finishing touches on the cowboy, the chocolate cowboy.
Chocolate cowboy.
Well, if that's dark chocolate, that's healthy, right? I mean,
it is.
Milk chocolate, not so much.
But David Tillman, you are not allowed to eat it.
I will eat either one of those with peanut butter, though.
Well, if you can just piece off a little bit of him and put some peanut butter with it.
You may not.
We're all getting very hungry. We have not had breakfast.
We have not had breakfast.
I had to take that away, by the way, because I started opening it up a little bit.
You did?
I didn't want anybody on the air to know I did that.
Well, you just let everybody
Gave
know.
himself away.
Just told myself. Okay, let's talk a little weather right now. We've got some warm conditions out there for your Saturday. Warm all over southeast Texas. The temperature has made it to 70 degrees in town under cloudy skies. Winds will be picking up as we go through the day as well. By noontime, we'll be in the mid-70s out there. We're thinking upper 70s for highs around 3 p.m. And temperatures will slowly settle back into the upper 60s later on this evening. And that's where they are going to stay for the rest of the overnight period. So we've got a very warm 24 hours to 36 hours coming before we see a big change. Here's all the rain we've been talking about for the Oscars. Big storm system heading into California. Flash flood warning in effect just to the east of Los Angeles at this time. But I think most of the rain with the system system will be east of Los Angeles for the start of the Emmys. It's just preparation. They're going to have to deal with the rain between now and then. Across the state, things are quiet right now, but that same storm system out through the west is going to move into the state, give us a chance for thunderstorms, and give people to the north a chance for ice and snow. There's a slight risk for severe weather coming up for tomorrow. I'm thinking Louisiana has the better chance than we do here. And then look at all of the winter weather warnings that are in effect. This winter storm is going to produce quite a bit of snow from parts of Missouri all the way to the east coast of the United States. So get ready for a very snowy several days with this particular storm. Upper 70s today and tomorrow, 20% today, 60% late tomorrow, and then it'll be much colder starting on Monday. Low temperature Monday morning, 34 degrees.
All right, thanks, David. Well, still ahead, excitement is building along the rodeo parade route.
Certainly is. It's the official kickoff to the Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo, and we'll talk with a few of the special participants this year. And we're live from the starting line as you see the rodeo run already underway. We're coming back after the break.
This Saturday at Star Furniture. Get here anytime from 8 to 11 and you'll save an extra 20% off already reduced prices. Get here from 11 to 4 and save an extra 15%. From 4 to 9, save an extra 10%. Beat the clock. Saturday.
The original Houston Gold Exchange is now celebrating over 30 years of buying and selling Rolex and other fine watches. Save hundreds, even thousands by purchasing a pre-owned Rolex or other fine timepiece. We always have a large selection of brands like Rolex and other fine watches. Or if you have a watch and are looking to sell, we buy fine watches. Come to the original Houston Gold Exchange today or visit HoustonGoldExchange.com for more information. Westheimer at Derry Ashford. 2 locations to serve you.
Saturday, March 8th only. Come see the newest and best large acreage bargains at Summit Springs pre-construction sale. Save thousands and take advantage of pre-construction pricing on 5 pristine acres of hill country property on sale for only $69.9. That's right, just $69.9 for a gorgeous 5-acre ranch featuring towering oak trees, spectacular 30-mile views, a gated entrance, and even central water. Call now, 800-511-2430 to own 5 acres for only $69.9. 800-511-2430.
Give your eyes the care they deserve. Trust them to Pearl Vision. Buy 1 pair of eyeglasses or prescription sunglasses and get 1 free. Pearl Vision, caring for you and your eyes since 1961.
Uncovering luxury means taking a closer look and discovering that a dozen features don't come standard here, but do here on the Lincoln MKZ. It also means discovering that while others charge a premium for a luxury hybrid, the Lincoln MKZ hybrid has the same starting price as the gas model. I know, surprising.
The Lincoln Luxury Uncovered event is here. Uncover luxury today with exceptional limited time lease and purchase offers on the 2014 Lincoln MKZ hybrid.
Ahoy, matey! What's the Jolly Roger?
Real pirates be taking over Moody Guard.
Over 150 artifacts from the pirate ship Widdah.
Get your booty to Moody Guard and start to work for tickets.
This Saturday at Star Furniture, beat the clock. From 8 to 11, save an extra 20% off already reduced prices. From 11 to 4, an extra 15%. From 4 to 9, an extra 10%, including Star's amazing selection of stylish, high-quality rugs.
Now turning to our rodeo roundup, the rodeo parade is beginning in just 15 minutes. The parade begins in downtown Houston along Walker and Bagby, and the route is already packed with people waiting for the floats and the trail riders to come on by.
Wish we were out there. Well, on one of those floats are 2 Olympic medalists. Our own Rebecca Spira is live with more from downtown Houston. Rebecca?
Yeah, ladies, I am feeling kind of special right now because I'm sandwiched between 2 people who have more athletic ability than I could ever endure. So I've got gold medalist Chad Hedrick for speed skating, and I've got gold medalist Jackie Joyner-Cursory for the heptathlon and for the long jump. Okay, this is so awesome that you're both here with us today. Chad, I'm going to start with you because you're from Spring, live in the Woodlands now. You've grown up with the rodeo.
Yeah, this has always been a big part of my life. I remember just coming here with my grandmother. She dressed me up as a cowboy when I was 2 years old to come to the rodeo. So this has always been a pastime for us every year, and I'm so excited to be here with BP here today and just enjoying this festivity and introducing it to Jackie here.
Okay, yes, and I've got to say, you're the only gold medalist for the Winter Olympics in the Houston area, so kudos to you.
So I brought this with me here today.
Very nice. Okay, Jackie, girl, we've got a race that's starting right behind us. I've got to first ask, what's going on? You're not going to race the 5K today?
No, but it's ironic that I'm standing right here before the race, and you know, to be here with BP, and this is my first time doing the rodeo, and it's my understanding it's the largest charity in the nation, so this is really great.
Okay, talk about what this is like for you, because you're not from Houston.
No, I'm not from Houston, but you know, I have fond memories of Houston because I set my world record here in the heptathlon back in 1987. So, but this is just great. This is awesome.
So what are you thinking of this whole Houston rodeo thing? Are you going to experience more of the cowboy and cowgirl life?
You know what? I'm going to be on that float for BP, and I'm going to give them the wave. That's going to be the closest I'm going to come to you know, the rodeo. So I won't be on a horse.
Well, I can tell you, I could probably learn a few tips from both of you, because as I sprint through the parade today and hop on floats, I'll be thinking of the two of you as you sit and wave. What do you want people at home to know about the rodeo experience if they haven't been out?
Just like this is sort of the Olympics of Houston, you know. It's something, if you're a Houstonian, you can't go a year without being a part of the rodeo, and I was explaining that to her, and just what a big part it is of our culture and how much it's grown over the years, and just so glad to be a Houstonian, and just glad to be here as part of the run and part of the festivities. So it's great.
I love how you said that. It is the Olympics of Houston. It really is. Chad, Jackie, thank you so much for being here. I'll catch up with you a little later. Back to you both in the studio.
Rebecca Sperry getting all the great interviews this morning. Rebecca, thank you so much. And we are the only place to watch the Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo Parade. You can watch it here on ABC 13 at abc13.com, where we'll be streaming it, or on your smartphone with the Watch ABC app.
And still ahead, time to cowboy up with Children's Museum of Houston. Hear how kids can hang out with real cowboys before the rodeo.
It's an epic Oscar Sunday, all day, all night on ABC. Yeah! From GMA to the red carpet to Jimmy's after party, they're just part of what makes our Oscar Sunday epic. The stars, the performances, the surprises, and the host, Ellen DeGeneres.
Oscar Sunday is coming. Enjoy it while you can, because next comes Monday.
The Oscars, live Oscar Sunday on ABC. Go to Watch ABC online or download the app to get exclusive access to the Oscars backstage, live on Oscar Sunday.
Ashley Furniture Home Store's Red Carpet event is happening now. 5 years, no interest with no money down, or 15% off your entire purchase. Our hottest deals are happening this week. Then it's gone. Absolutely ends Monday at Ashley Furniture Home Store.
Which candidate for Attorney General took Obama's stimulus money? Ken Paxton. Paxton says taxpayers don't deserve to know when his companies receive state contracts. Now Paxton is hiding his involvement in a Ponzi scheme. Conservatives have a better choice. Dan Branch. Dan Branch will continue Greg Abbott's fight against the Obama administration. Branch, the choice of law enforcement. He'll protect our kids, going after deadbeat parents and sexual predators. Dan Branch, a Texas conservative, a Texas Attorney General.
At CenterPoint Energy, we're giving you more electric safety information.
Every day, equipment from CenterPoint Energy brings you power safely. But when something goes wrong, you should know what to do. Sometimes it's weather, sometimes it's an accident. But damaged electric equipment and downed power lines could be life-threatening. Stay away and call CenterPoint Energy immediately. Remember, all electric equipment should be handled only by our trained personnel.
Your safety is in your hands and always on our mind. CenterPoint Energy, always there.
Hey, son. Have fun tonight.
Get exceptional offers on the Audi A6 at your local dealer today.
Ashley Furniture Home Store's Red Carpet event is happening now. 5 years, no interest with no money down, or 15% off your entire purchase. Our hottest deals are happening this week. Then it's gone. Absolutely ends Monday at Ashley Furniture Home Store.
And here's a look at what's happening outside. We do have sunny skies at this time over the city of Galveston. The fog we had around earlier is now gone. There's that south wind at 10 to 15 knots. We'll have offshore slightly choppy bays out there. So if you're going to do some boating, a pretty decent day of it. Just avoid the areas of sea fog out there. Surf temperature 58, so not water, still just a bit chilly there for any swimming. And we still have that problem with tree pollen, cedar pollen, still high, ash and oak in the moderate category. Air quality will be good coming up for today. There's a little drizzle and mist moving across parts of Houston and Harris County, but that's all it is. No significant rain right now. Later this afternoon, we could see a little bit of shower activity, but the chance of you getting hit by one of those is only at about 20%. Of those will persist into the overnight hours. We'll have a much better chance for rain coming in late tomorrow as the front moves on in. Right now, it's 72 in Houston, it's 73 in Katy, 67 is the current temperature there in Conroe. So we just got updated temperatures for Southeast Texas. Later today, we're expecting high temperatures to make it to near 80 degrees, 66 tonight, 77 tomorrow. Thunderstorms late in the day, and then that strong cold front goes through. Low temperatures will be in the 30s for most of next week, and the wind will be blowing strong out of the north.
Hey, David, thank you. A tried and true Houston tradition is happening at Reliant all month long. Before heading to the rodeo or in between your rodeo visits, you can lasso up the family for the Children's Museum of Houston and let some real-life cowboys show your kids the ropes. Joining us this morning is Henry Howe with the Children's Museum, along with two cowboys from Bandera, Texas, which is known as the cowboy capital of the world. Welcome to all of you gentlemen. Thanks for coming in.
Thank you for having us.
And so great that the Children's Museum is getting in on the theme of cowboys this month.
That's right. In the spirit of the rodeo, you know, we wanted to bring the cowboy capital of the world to the Children's Museum of Houston. We have such a multicultural city, a state with such a rich history, and, you know, we want us to celebrate Texas heritage, and we want kids to be exposed to that.
Because kids have a lot of questions, especially once they've been to visit the rodeo or talked about it in school. What are some of the things they can do at the museum?
Well, they're going to learn how to cattle rope. We've got this prop right here where they can rope cattle. They're also going to learn how to trick rope. I was just learning this morning, and I have to get into the groove, but it is actually very easy to do. And then we've got some traditional toys as well.
All right, this cowboy's gonna. There you go.
See?
A little more wrist. A little more wrist. You're doing well.
It takes me a while to get into the groove. And of course, we're going to do cowboy singing.
Yeah, introduce us and let him take it away for a minute.
These are Lee. This is Lee and Lee. Are both cowboys from
and Lee Hale.
Excellent. Welcome, gentlemen. Play a little bit for us.
Well, riding through a dusty town on a windy day and decided that I'd have a beer to pass the time away. Walked up through those swinging doors and had a look around. I saw 3 women kneeling by dead men on the ground.
All right, I'm going to have you take just a little break. That sounds so good. I don't want to get everything else in. We've got real cowboys like this and also spring break activities.
That's right. Spring break is coming up next Saturday. You know, we're inviting everybody to come out. It's Spring Break Destination Celebration. It is a great value. Everything's all-inclusive. We've got, you know, activities, a daily itinerary with performances, a dance party, and our spectaculars. They can get into a human hamster ball, bungee trampolines, and climb a coconut tree.
As parents, we always wonder, what can we do to keep our kids busy? This is enough for the whole family, really.
Absolutely. Don't go anywhere else. Just come to the Children's Museum of Houston. You know, it's right around the corner. It's easy. This is catered for families. We're a family destination, and we're a great value.
All right, so if you want to find out a little bit more about the events happening at the Children's Museum, you can find a link on our website at abc13.com/info. Thank you, gentlemen, so much for coming in. Let's hear a little bit more. You're going to take us to the break.
We're going to let Lee take us out here. He's multi-talented.
This morning, trail riders take over downtown. 13 has it all live on air on ABC13.com and the Watch ABC app. The Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo Parade begins this morning at 10 on 13.
First stop for the biggest stars.
What more do you want, George Clooney?
Is always OTRC.
J-Lo, you got her, man.
Make your first stop on the red carpet at the Oscars. Live on Oscar Sunday.
Hurry at the final weekend Mattress Mac birthday sale. Hundreds of items marked down 63% off and more during the final weekend Mattress Mac birthday sale. Save on solid wood furniture made in America. Save on beautiful fabric, leather, sofas, and sectionals. Save on Tempur-Pedic sleep sets. Final weekend Mattress Mac birthday sale. Hundreds of items marked down 63% off and more. Best of all, buy this furniture today. Gallery Furniture delivers night. Mattress Mac birthday sale. Save 63% off and more. Gallery saves you money.
We go everywhere together.
China and Alaska.
Spain, New Zealand.
Even surgery at UTMB.
No kidding. Last year we both had surgery. I had some polyps removed.
I had a big tumor in my stomach.
We needed the best.
We could have gone anywhere for treatment, but we chose UTMB.
That team was amazing. Can we just stick to vacations?
UTMB, working together to work wonders
for us.
Here's another one. Allison Dudek hails Corners, Wisconsin. Nice pass by Allison Dudek. Can she hang on to that spot? And she
With the UVerse wireless receiver, your TV goes where you take it, allowing inspiration to follow.
Looks pretty good, right?
Switch to UVerse and add a wireless receiver today.
Ford Truck Month is here with a stampede of savings. The best time to find out what makes Ford F-Series America's #1 selling truck. Tough, capable, smart. You demand that from your truck. And about every 42 seconds, someone else does too. During Ford Truck Month, get up to $4,500 cash back, plus a 2-year no-charge maintenance plan on a 2014 Super Duty. Follow the stampede to your local Ford dealer.
Rodeo is moments away. Here, we're getting a look from meteorologist David Tillman on the weather forecast for it. Hi, David.
Hi there. Let's look outside at what's happening. We do have a lot of clouds around, and for most of this winter, those clouds have meant cold weather, but it's actually very warm and muggy out there. And if you look close, you can see some people getting ready for the parade at this time. It's currently 72 degrees. We'll make it into the upper 70s later today, 68 by 9 p.m. Warm, breezy, and muggy all day today. Same thing coming up tomorrow, except we'll have thunderstorms during the evening with that front coming through. After that, it'll be much colder next week with lows in the 30s. We'll have another rain chance coming Tuesday and Wednesday.
David, thank you. In our rodeo roundup, you're looking at what we like to call a quad shot. Multiple perspectives showing the live shots that we have of the parade route right now. Of course, you can see the skyline downtown Houston where it's happening, the rodeo run there on the right-hand side, getting ready. Oh, there's the ABC 13 folks on our carriage as well. So all of it going on right now as we prepare to show you the rodeo.
And you can check out that quad shot on ABC13/live, ABC13.com/live.
Excellent. That's this morning.
I see some of our colleagues there.
It's been said that every Texan owns a pair of cowboy boots.
That's right.
Regardless of if they've ever been on a ranch.
Well, during the livestock show and rodeo, Houstonians certainly know how to dress the part. We received lots of cute cowboy and cowgirl pictures from yesterday's Go Texan Day. The Moreno family took this picture on the trail. And this is Mackenzie, who is a super stylish cowgirl. Finally, check out Evan, who got to see a real horse yesterday, even though he is not big enough to ride one yet.
All right, one more live look this morning as we get ready to turn this over to our live coverage of the Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo Parade.
Parade starts in just a few minutes. You can check it out right here on ABC 13.
So stay with us for a couple more hours of big-time rodeo fun.